Well, good morning, everyone. Lucky Duck with you, your small-time gambler. Kind of been a dead time in the sports betting world, so we thought we'd take a look at the KBO, the Korean Baseball Organization, this morning, and kind of talk about the teams in that league, what the seasons look like, what the playoffs look like, and maybe we can get a few bets down while we wait for the sports scene in America to get kicked off again. The Korean Baseball Organization has 10 teams. They play 144 games. The top 5 teams make the playoffs. Now, the unusual thing about the playoffs in the Korean Baseball Organization, the number 4 team plays the number 5 team, a best-of-3 series. But as the higher seed, the number 4 team gets spotted one game. So the number 5 team actually has to win 2 games in a row in order to advance in the playoffs. And that seems a little weird, so you don't want to be the number 5, but if you're number 4 team, number 4 seed, you have a pretty good shot at advancing. 10 teams, as I said. The Doosan Bears come in as the favorite at a plus 350. So far this season, they are 4-2, averaging 9 runs per game in their wins, and they are the defending champions, having finished first or second in each of the last 5 seasons, but they did win it last year. The SK Wyverns come in at a plus 400. They're off to a slow start, 1-5, only averaging 3.5 runs per game thus far this season, so they need to get those bats going. Kaiwoon Heroes come in at plus 450. They currently are leading the league at 6-1. Bullpen has 3 wins. Bullpens in this league, like any league, are important, so that's a good sign for the Heroes, plus 450. NC Dinos come in at a plus 600, off to a nice start also at 5-1, averaging 9 plus runs per game in their wins. However, only 2.5 in their losses, so they need a little more consistency there. 11-time champion Kia Tigers come in at a plus 800, off to a 3-4 start, averaging 10 runs per game in their wins. Again, they need a little more consistency at the plate. The LG Twins come in also at a plus 800, 3-3 on the season so far, a 6.45 ERA. So that doesn't bode well for the Twins. As you know, pitching and defense wins championships, and at 6.45, that's probably not going to get the job done. Samsung Lions come in a long shot at a plus 1,200, off to a 2-5 start, only averaging 2 runs per game in their losses. So they need to get the bats going there. The KT Wiz comes in at a plus 1,600. Thus far, they are 1-5 on the season. The pitching staff's getting blasted, giving up a 7.16 ERA. So they're going to have to get the pitching in line to compete at all. The Lotte Giants come in at a plus 2,000. However, they're overperforming. They started off at 5-1, so they're looking good. A plus 14 run differential so far this season, the strongest team in the league. So long shot looking good early. And finally, the Hanwha Eagles come in at a plus 2,200. They're at 2-5. Bullpen is looking weak. And if you don't have the pitching, you don't get the job done. So that's kind of a quick run through of the KBO so far in the 2020 season. Early, the Heroes at plus 450 are leading the league at 6-1. Long shot Giants come in at 5-1, a plus 2,000. The Dinos at plus 600, 5-1. The Doosan Bears, who are the favorite, are at 4-2. And rounding out the top 5, the LG Twins are at 3-3. And those are the 5 teams that would be in the playoffs if they were today, but it's just very early in the season. As I said, they have a 144-game season, so a long way to go. So anyway, we'll be looking at the Korean Baseball Organization as the season unwinds, maybe placing a few bets as we figure out who's doing what. Also, we'll be looking at Las Vegas, hoping they'll get open and kind of see how they open and see when the betting begins. Major League Baseball looks like maybe July start, so we'll keep our fingers crossed there. This is Lucky Duck, your small-time gambler. If you like what you hear, please hit that subscribe button and give us the old thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.